Good day, brothers and sisters. Wisdom at Dawn, episode 320. Read and recite for understanding. A limited thought. Today, Master told a story. During the Buddha's lifetime, in the kingdom of Saravasti, there was a thug. Now, he was very disobedient and committed all kinds of crimes. So one day, the authorities arrested him, and the king sentenced him to be executed. Now, as he was being taken to his death, causes and conditions came together, and the Buddha happened to be leading a group of bhikkhus into the city to beg for alms. Now, this evil person, his name was As Wished. As Wished saw the Buddha and he yelled, "Oh Buddha, save me, save me. If I can be spared from death, I'm willing to follow you as a monastic, and I will diligently engage in spiritual practice. Oh Buddha, please help me." Now the Buddha turned around and told Ananda, "Ananda, please tell the king Bimbisara that I request that he pardon this man and hand him over to me." So Ananda quickly went to the king and explained the Buddha's intention and his hope that he would pardon this man and let him live. The king was a very devout Buddhist practitioner, so he was happy to pardon the thug. Thus he could minimize his karma of killing while also making a respectful offering to the Buddha. So As Wished was actually saved as he had wished. The gratitude that he felt at that moment was so very strong. And in his new life, he was definitely going to form great aspirations, make great vows, and diligently practice. So he followed the Buddha Sangha back to the abode and became ordained as a monastic. From then on, he did not waste a single second and diligently listened to the Dharma and earnestly practiced. Whether he was among others or with the Sangha, no matter how other people looked at him or how they criticized him, he felt such profound joy. "Oh, this dispels my karma. Thank you for teaching me," he would say. With such humility and gratitude, he accepted the teachings, and within a short period of time, he attained the fruits of realization. Indeed, he eliminated all his afflictions. Whenever people saw him, admiration arose in them, and they sincerely respected him. People intently discussed this. If As Wished was such a terrible person, how could he aspire to be a spiritual practitioner? So they asked Ananda to ask the Buddha about the kind of practice that the Buddha had engaged in that could make this happen. The Buddha told his disciples the following story about how these blessings and virtues came from countless lifetimes ago. When Indravaja Buddha was in the world, he traveled and gave teachings. There was also a brahmacharin who engaged in purifying practices. Although he was not yet a monastic, he engaged in spiritual practice, which was still a purifying practice. But when he saw Indravaja Buddha, he was filled with joy. Thus, he reverently made offerings to him. He paid his respects with body and mind and made offerings with his body like offering of flowers and fruits. Indravaja Buddha saw that the brahmacharin reverently made offerings with his body and mind. So Indravaja Buddha was joyful and asked him, "You have made offerings so wholeheartedly. Do you have any requests?" The brahmacharin said, "No, I don't. If I have any wish, it is to cultivate purifying practices forever. Pure body, speech, and mind are what I hope to perfect in my future spiritual practice. I hope my speech will be virtuous and the Dharma I teach will be helpful to all beings. Transforming people with virtuous speech is what I seek to do. With pure body and mind and virtuous and perfect speech, everyone will happily listen to me and respect my teachings. If they respect it, they will diligently apply it to cultivate their body and mind. This is my only wish, to transform people with virtue of speech." The Buddha then said to everyone, do you know that the brahmacharin is now me? So when the Sakyamuni Buddha spoke, everyone who heard his Dharma voice, even the kings, naturally felt joy, respect, and faith. Even such an evil person could faithfully accept and practice the Dharma. So Master said, we must learn the Bodhisattva path and must not remain in the state of Arhats and Prajika Buddhas, or have self-imposed limitations. We must surpass this state and move on diligently to the state of Buddhahood, a state that is non-arising and non-ceasing, tranquil and clear. And this is what we must truly seek. Therefore, be mindful always. 感恩 for listening in. May wisdom and inspiration be with all always.